Welcome back to episode 16. No! I think it's like the smelly people stick to the smelly people.
I can like Eskimo kiss a machine.
Yeah, and you've just missed the net.
It's just missed. Purposely.
So
energy.
yeah, definitely like these Dr. Pepper beats or whatever they are.
I don't think I'll ever become 6'3".
Do you hear the noise, the distance? Oh, it's Ben playing ping pong again.
Yeah, imagine a 10-year-old.
Oh,
I think I'm whacking them out. I reckon they are done.
We'll learn to eat with the microphone as well. You'll hear some amazing noises though.
I don't think I could even eat anything.
How's your week been, mate?
Oh, we're straight in. Oh, shit.
Sorry,
Shit.
catching you off guard.
It's over my eyes. Moo.
Moo.
Right. I can't remember what my week is. What is it? Did it start with my birthday?
Yes, because today's episode is being filmed on a Sunday the 23rd. So obviously it was on Monday, your birthday. Okay. Yeah. So
apart from my birthday, what have I done this week? I've worked. I've had a birthday. Okay. And we went to a viewing. Yes, we went to a viewing. We've been to a gig. We have been to a gig. Junkyard. And we've been to Junkyard Golf. Yes. I'd say it's been a good week this week. It's been quite a I don't want to say productive, active week. Maybe. Yeah, we've had fun, haven't we? We've done quite a lot of good stuff. Definitely. I'd say I had a good time. That's good. Not much happened on my birthday, but I think that's for the best. Like, I just kind of chilled out, and then I went to get some food. That was my birthday. And I went with my mum and my sister. That's nice. Oh, yeah, I saw the pictures on Facebook, actually. It was like I took them to Fort Park. The amount that they enjoyed it. Okay. Where did you go then? Food? I can't remember. Somewhere that food. Just outside, public food. Okay. That were it. That was my birthday. I got a lot of running gear. That's good. Which is good. I got one pair of shorts that made me look like a queer. What, really short? Well, I don't know. They just look like I'm the only gay in the village. So I'll love them then. I want to apologise in advance that every episode I talk about gay people, but it's fine. My uncle's gay, so I can do that. I was gonna say that. Yeah. People think I'm gay, so you've got the free card then. I feel like. Yeah, pretty much. I say the keyword. It's in their alphabet anyway, so yeah, it's fine. Okay. It's not an offensive word. I think I say it offensively. I was hoping you were going to say it the other way. But it's usually about myself anyway. Yeah. What were I talking about? Your birthday, and what did you get? Oh, my uncle's gay. Sorry. Yes. How did I forget? My mother, out of respect, supports the podcast a million, obviously, because half of my presents have Ben's face on. And I honestly think Ben likes this more than I do, but I love it. Yeah, it's so good. I just think he loves it. I probably love it. We went to view a flat the other day, and we're pretty much like dead set on it, aren't we? We really like it and stuff like that. Yeah. And we saw literally like a little hook on the wall, and we were like, well, there we are. That's perfect. We can just hook it up there straight away as soon as we go in. And the woman who was showing us were like, oh, what are you going to put there? And I was like, Like, how do we explain this? And then you went, I think you made it 10 times worse because you went, it's just a picture of both of us or something like that. And then I went, it's just like an album cover or something. I said, it's a picture of both of us, but I'm upside down. That's what I said. Yeah. And it's like, well, what the fuck is it then? Why are you upside down? Yeah, why have you mentioned it? I don't get why that's the detail you told me. That was the look she was giving me. Yeah, just an audio base, even though I feel like everyone watches the video of this. Yeah, they love it, I feel like, much. It's just a square canvas of the podcast cover. Mm-hmm. But it's big. Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah, we went to a viewing. Yes. Because we're going to move. Yes. Really nice place. Really enjoyed it. I think the balcony's nice. The balcony's a good place. I think it's just going to be social. Yeah. Like, they do yoga. I'm not going to do that. But
we
also,
could.
Yeah, but I could, exactly. And they do pizza and beer once a month. Or they change it up.
Yeah.
Apparently. But this gives me like uni vibes.
Yeah, it does look good. It's funny because I felt like this place was quite uni-ish, like as in like the basis.
Everyone hates each other.
Yeah.
They're all scruffs.
I feel that is the thing. I feel like our place, we've never even seen our next door neighbours. I think we've seen our next door neighbours. Sorry, that's a lie. We saw him like 3 times, and it was literally, I'm pretty sure, the back of their head, like leaving. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like I feel like we've never spoke to them except like, when we first moved in. I felt like they had the odd like little, oh, you alright? But it was like literally in passing. We never had a proper conversation. And I feel like this will be a really good one because it's like they do events. Like I think you said that. I think they told us that they do like 2. They do something once a week and then something twice a month. Something was it? Or
I think they do
once a month.
Yeah. So they have a workspace area and they have like a social area, and I think they do 2 like classes a week.
Pretty cool.
Either like yoga or I don't know. I heard yoga. I don't know what the other one was, but there was 2 currently.
Like a board game night, they said as well, didn't they? I think stuff like that.
I feel like that was the monthly one.
Oh, was it? Oh, sorry, you're on about the thing. Right, okay.
Yeah, and then they do a monthly get together where they'll like.
They watch football. They said as well. That might be it.
I don't want to move there anymore. Yeah, apparently they watch football.
Okay. Well, I think we're pretty much dead set on it though, aren't we? And we're trying to put down a holding deposit as well on Monday, so that's exciting.
When's the World Cup?
Oh, I think it's soon, isn't it? I think it'll be like June, July.
This year?
Oh wait, oh no, sorry, no, I'm being stupid. It'll be next year, won't it? It'll be 2026. It's every 2 years, I think, isn't it? So then in 2028, it'll be the Euros again.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But the only reason I said it was this year is because I swear somebody said to me like the other day in the gym, they're in the sauna, and obviously it's in the sauna because I don't talk to people unless I'm in sauna. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure this one guy was like, "Oh, are you something about the World Cup?" And I was like, "Is that this year?" And I was like, "I don't think it is." But yeah, I think it's next year. I'm pretty sure.
2022. Was that the last one?
2022 was yeah. Because it's every 4 years of the World Cup, and every 4 years.
It's the Euros, but they're like
the interchange. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's right. And if not, I'm so sorry, and people will hate me because every single person that watches podcast loves football, pretty much.
Yeah, because there was the Euros last year.
Yeah. So that's what it'll be. But yeah.
So the what we're saying is the apartment that we're gonna live in.
Won't come under.
We're in the off year where there's no football. That's when we're gonna live there.
Yes, but it'll be like football, as in like all the different, like just normal matches and stuff.
I don't give a shit about them.
It gets boring, doesn't it?
Yeah. If it were figure skating, then maybe.
What'd you call me?
That one's a bad one. Can't get behind that one. You're banished.
Banished, gotta get gone.
I'll tell you what, it's not being cut as well. I don't want to hear this later.
Oh no,
maybe we should take that out. What else is there?
So yeah, so we've got this. This is really nice. I love it. I think it's quality. Yeah, it's funny. It is funny. We got a video as well because we're gonna put that video on of me outside on the balcony because I think you're gonna edit it, aren't you, nicely, and that'll look cool. Yeah, all good stuff. It's been a good week. Definitely, we have done lots. I think we got a really good like pictures and videos and stuff to put on the Instagram for this episode, which is really going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I was saying like just before, weren't I, to you, that I get really excited because I feel like I treat the page like as like my own Instagram. So like I barely post my own Instagram, and I just treat it like being like, this is what I've done this week, and I feel like it's quite fun. But it's also adding to the podcast as well, which is cool.
Like
which
a little journal.
Yeah, exactly. I've got you on Invincible.
Yes.
I think that's
what
a good
show. I've watched the first season now.
Finished it off this morning, didn't you? Very, very good. I love it. So I've watched it before. I got my grandma onto it. She really liked it. And then I was like, right, you're going to have to watch it. Because you'd watched the first episode, hadn't you? But you never got to the bit, did you?
Yeah, I watched all of the first episode, apart from the good bit.
The mad bit at the end, yeah, without spoiling it, which it has been out for years, so I feel like it doesn't really matter, actually.
Still
way.
But yeah, that was good. And it got me into the animation dramatics. So I started watching Arcane as well.
I need to watch that. I've heard really good things about that. And you quite like it, don't you? In Georgia.
I'm enjoying it now. I was further in than I thought I was, so it is a real slow burner, really.
Right, okay.
I watched the 5th episode last night. So it's like it's like 3 episodes of like story building before like things get truly dramatic.
Flipping it. I'd say you blew my mind a little bit. I didn't know it was about League of Legends. I feel like I know so little about League of Legends, but I feel like it's so massive. Like I feel like I know more about all the other stuff, like your other card games, everything, like all the nerdy stuff. Like I feel like, like well.
Do you think League of Legends is a card game?
No, sorry, I'm just saying that like all the like. It's like I feel like I know more about like card games and stuff like that.
Right.
And I feel like like all that nerdy stuff, which is I'm saying nerdy in like a good way because I think it's pretty cool to be fair.
Okay.
But yeah, no. I don't really know anything about it. I just know my mate in high school used to love it, and that's all he'd play like all the time. And he like whenever it came up, he was on Xbox. It come up, he was actually playing League of Legends on his computer or whatever.
Right.
He loved it.
I don't know what it is.
I don't really. I'll be honest. I think it's what. Do you know what it is? I feel like I know so much about games because I've really invested on it in games. Mm. And like you even said when we moved in, you were like, I didn't realize how much you actually know about them.
Fucking sweat.
Yeah, I just love it. Yeah, pretty much. I just proper love it, and I feel like I know everything about all the games that are coming out and stuff, except like your really rogue ones, like these small ones that like. A lot of them are like always Japanese games that you just never really hear about because there's so many of them, and then you just hear the biggest ones. I feel like, but yeah, it's mad, but
yeah, although it's League of Legends, I don't know if there's anything that I'm missing by not knowing League of Legends. But another thing is, what am I gonna say? League of Legends, computers. Oh, I came to a realization about how nerdy you are, and it's when you've been playing LA Noire, and it was me. It was like a subconscious where I've been watching you answer all of the police calls. You know, when they're like, oh, there's a robbery at the bank.
Yeah.
And then you go and do it. And in my head, for a couple of days, I was like, does he know he doesn't have to answer them? And then today, this morning, while I was in my room listening to you play it clocked in my head. He wants to complete them all.
Yeah.
That's why he's doing them all.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Because I looked at the stats as well to see how many are left.
Yeah.
I'm a big stats man. It's weird, but I proper love stats, and that's so pathetic. But I feel like it's like I was saying like ages ago to you, when I used to play The Crew, love that game. As soon as I lost how many miles I've been driving on my one car right round America, put me off the game. Instantly put me off the game. Cause I had to restart from day one. I was like, this car has not got 0 miles on it. This car's got a lot of miles on it, and it's just gone. And I was heartbroken. Didn't know what to do with myself, mate. I stopped playing it. Good game as well, The Crew. Very good game.
I like The Crew. The Crew's the only game that I've truly raged at.
Yeah.
The Crew is the only game that has made me destroy a console.
It's crazy that. That's one thing I've never done. My mate, Steve, he used to break his remotes all the time, like controllers and stuff like that. Proper, like, just went through them. And I don't think I've ever broken one in anger. Like, I've obviously like had them that eventually packed in. But I remember when I was really young, I'm pretty sure I used to lob them. Like, I used to just go like that. But I think I did it. I think I really love my technology stuff. So, like, I always looked after them. So, even when I threw it, I did it gently. like, I think I calmed myself down enough to just be like, no.
So you did it like a wuss.
Yeah. Right. Like, I didn't do it proper.
Okay. Well, I was supposed to do it like a wuss. The only reason I broke it is because I threw my pad and it bounced off a bed. And then it hit the PS4 in like the most awkward way possible. I don't know what happened, but it just never worked again.
That's heartbreaking.
So that were annoying. Quick side note, which is like slow, like so like dramatic, but I'm gonna say it with little to no context. I used to go through PS4s like there were no tomorrow because I used to buy them and sell them because I used to do it through the first girlfriend I had, my high school girlfriend, and I'm pretty like it was just an Asian lad who were basically grooming her for PS4s. Like
what?
It was like a man who was like 28, and he'd always pull up in his Golf, and he'd sell it for like it'd sell us like a PS4 for like a stupidly low price. But like, and then he'd like text her, and she wasn't buying another PS4, And then we'd get rid of one, and then we'd buy one again. And he'd always have one.
Just what?
To sell.
So you just basically try to sell them for more?
Me? No. I just kept getting rid of them for some reason. I think we bought like 3 or 4 of them.
It is weird because I remember when I was younger, I feel like I'd sell all my games because I didn't have obviously making my own money and stuff because I was a kid.
Yeah.
I used to sell my own games so then I could buy other games. But I'd never do that now. The idea of getting rid of a game because I'm pretty sure I had Dead Rising 1 4 times. This is honest to God truth, right? And it's really pathetic. When I was younger, right? I think I've told you a story, Anna.
I don't know.
So I bought Dead Rising 1. I got rid of it because I didn't really understand how to do it because I was really young and I couldn't hack it really, and played it, got rid of it, bought it back again, and I must have been in year 5. I want to say something like that, year 5, year 6. This is honest to God true. I thought because it's an 18-year-old game, I'm gonna have to sell it because I thought that it's really stupid this, and I was a kid. I thought that I'd go to hell for playing this game when I would die. It's so weird, I know, but my little childish brain that's not grown up, to be fair. Yeah. I used to think to myself, I was like, if I don't get rid of this game and I keep playing this is not going to go well for me later on in life. It's so weird that, isn't it, how your mind works as a kid.
What do you think of now when you chop people's heads off in games?
No, it was because I wasn't 18 playing it. That was the issue, which is so weird. Now, to be fair, now I just play it because obviously I'm old enough to play it. But it's horrendous, that game though. I remember when it first came out, it was so violent. It's such a good game though. I love Dead Rising 1. But yeah, it's weird how your mind works as a kid though. The things that you think about. I'm trying to think of other things. The amount of random times and stuff. So I'll just mute that because they're popular. And yeah, it's just the random things that you come out with and think. It's just mental. I can't even think of anymore. I just know there's so much random stuff.
I just used to lie to people.
Yeah, I was going to say my dad was the one that lied to me. Just gaslighting me all the time. Yeah. My dad just telling me that he's like, if he ever got mad at me, he'd pull up at the side of the road and he'd right, go and get out. And then I'd think if I get out, I'm never going to see him again. I used to think he used to pull up beside a field and he'd go, right, go on. This is genuine. He used to go, right, come on, get out of the car and you can go and walk and I'm leaving you. And he used to pretend he were leaving me to stop me getting angry. So then I'd be like, no, don't do that. No, please. And then I'd calm down because I think I'd fully... the thing is, right, my head as a kid were like, he's going to leave me and I'm never going to be able to... you know what I mean? Imagine if he actually did. As a kid, I'm just thinking this is real. But the way that I'm thinking... I never thought to myself, well, he's not going to do that because I'll just die. You know, I'll just go off and I'll die, and that's obviously not good for him, is it? You know what I mean? But at the time, I was just like, he's actually going to do this to me, and I'm never going to be able to go home.
I'm going to crop myself out of this section.
Really?
No. Just leave you on like this. Oh no. My dad's going to lose me.
But yeah,
it just start spinning you around in the editing.
What's going on?
My dad let me in the field. I didn't have anything like that.
No.
My mum just used to make me eat food from the cupboard.
Tuna pasta bake.
No bake, just tuna pasta.
When cooked.
Yeah, crunchy.
Okay.
No. I'll tell you one thing she made that was always really good. Pasta burgers.
Pasta burgers? Is that just...
It's not like bread and pasta inside. She made it was like spaghetti.
Right.
Then she just cut up burgers. Throw that in.
That's quite interesting. So was that her way of doing it, instead of getting mince, she'd just do the burger?
It'll be because she's used the bread for something else.
Yeah.
She has burgers in. She's got some spaghetti in the fridge or wherever she leaves it. And she doesn't want to go to the shop.
Fair enough. Well, it's weird, my dad, again, amazing guy, brilliant, funny. Do you know what I mean? I'm just he's just a nutcase. Do you know what I used to have my favourite meal? This is genuine. My favourite meal that I'd have all the time. And it's fair enough because when you're a kid, I feel like you ask for some stuff and I wanted this. But he made it me once and it was always the best thing. Instant noodles in a bowl, right? Barbecue. And then the other side was on a plate and it was I'm not joking, mate, a full pack of fish cakes and a full pack of fish fingers, and I go at it. A lot of ketchup, eat that first, then I go to the noodles all the time.
You want to start this episode again?
Why am I doing that? Oh God!
I just feel like you're incriminating your dad and yourself the entire time. You're like, yeah, I was just this pig who used to eat fish cakes and fish fingers.
I never said pig.
Yeah, you just went 2 full packs. Like, you looked at me and you were like, pack,
and
2. Then another pack,
and another pack,
and then super noodles, and then barbecue. You were like, the guy off Gavin and Stacey.
Oh, James Corden.
Yeah.
When he's on about the Indian and stuff like that. Yeah.
You were like that, talking about the most northern meal, super noodles. What do you think? Super noodles better than pot noodles? The little carrot bits in.
I want to say yeah.
Okay, I haven't had one in years, to be fair. Super noodle.
I used to love them. Is it Bachelors or whatever they are? The Bachelor instant noodles. They're well good. The barbecue ones were the goated ones. I was always a little bit disappointed when my dad came back and said they didn't have barbecue, so you've got chicken today. And I'd be like, thank you, I love that, but it's not as good, is it?
Still got the sauce?
I don't even know. I feel like it was just a powder, weren't it? I think it came with... Oh no, they did come with a little sauce, didn't they? I've not had them in so long.
When you said super noodles and then you said barbecue, was the barbecue a sauce? Or were you just defining the flavour of the super noodles?
So I think it was just the flavour of the super noodles. But I think it's obviously it was powdered on, weren't it? But I can't remember if they give you a little pouch, like how you get it in your pop noodles as well.
I feel like that's too posh, that, for super noodles.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, like... Mad. I feel like I'm not with it today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like maybe having a few drinks last night has really knocked my head because I feel like because I feel like I'm sitting here and I feel like I'm just being very different and I'm like I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing different.
Panicking.
I might panicking, but not. Oh no.
Well, when you're in your right mind, you talk about great ideas for the podcast.
I do.
For porridge in the afternoon.
Okay.
You thought about marketing in the afternoon.
Is
this... So we haven't fully spoke about it, so we can...
do it now.
Brainstorm. Live on the pod.
Live.
So then you know exactly what goes into it. Is this a TikTok thing?
So, I think the way we do it is... TikTok will be good for like the clips and stuff, but I think we do like a proper long form video of it, as in like showing our process. So it's going to be called, like you say, Marketing in the Afternoon, and we do different marketing tactics to try and grow the podcast and obviously our page and stuff. So what I'm thinking is, right, for example, I've got a list. Just whip out the list. Obviously there's going to be loads that we can do, but I'm thinking...
Sorry, I was eating a sandwich before this. I've only just noticed I've got loads of crumbs on me.
So, do you know a while back when we said about getting a big like banner and running around Manchester with it and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one. And I think we could do it like over a couple of days and like get different recording and stuff and then actually show if it's grown the podcast and if it's worked or if it's not. I think it'd be quite a cool little thing of being like, right, alongside the podcast episodes, we can talk about it on the podcast that we're going to do this one. And then I think we film us doing it and then put that as an actual post on the page as well. So it's like a proper video that we can clip it up for TikTok. And I feel like it's got more virality in it to try and like grow the page. Because I feel like a lot of the time with the podcast and stuff, it's kind of just like us having fun and just chatting and stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like we don't, like, obviously when the design stuff comes in and we do talk about the design stuff, I think it's very good. I think people like take stuff away from it. And then like when I've talked about the fitness at times, I feel like trying to get people to take stuff away from it, but I feel like it's more of a motivation thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was the difference in the way you explained it. You were like, when we talk about design, people do take stuff away.
Yeah.
When we talk about fitness,
yeah,
I'm not too sure.
Because I feel like it's one of them that it's like, I think it's a motivational thing and being like, oh, it's cool that we're doing this, but I feel like it's hard. I feel like with the design stuff, it's a lot easier to like teach people on the podcast. I feel like it's quite hard to teach people about fitness. You know what I mean? Unless it's like nutrition and stuff
Didn't
like that.
you run a marathon?
Did I? I don't know. I did. Moo. I did run a marathon to be fair. I've not mentioned that in like 10 episodes. I'm pretty proud of myself. But yeah, I think that'd be good though. Like cutting it up, adding it on. I think hopefully it'll grow, and then people will be like, "Oh, this is cool. They've done this in this video." That'll grow an audience, and they're like, "Oh, let's actually see the people behind this video, and let's watch the podcast because we actually quite like them." I think it's a way of growing it, and hopefully, our podcast I feel like is very much like us having fun and just chatting about stuff. So I feel like once people know us, then it becomes more like we're watching it for them. You know what I mean? Not always take stuff away, just to be like, right, we enjoy watching them. You know what I mean? And like they're having fun.
So what are we doing with the long form content?
So I think we just record what we're doing with the marketing, and like I reckon we just do different videos. So like for example, next week we're like, we're gonna get a banner created. We're gonna record the banner being made. Do you know, like just getting clips of us doing it, but actually like putting it together in a video, like a proper video. Then we can record us going around Manchester with a banner. Other things like dancing videos on TikTok, you know, like stupid stuff, like not stupid, sorry, but like just stuff that anything we could think of that might grow it, like get us. Hopefully something will go viral. You know what I mean? I just think it's a really fun plan, and then we could be like, right, look guys, this is actually grown us. Like we've been searched for more, like in impressions and stuff like that. We've had more followers. I just think it'd be nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, I had impressions and I got PTSD.
Yeah, that's
marketing impressions. Yeah.
Marketing impressions. So I think.
We'll hang it up in the next department.
We will. We got it.
Alright, we've only got to deal with it for a couple more episodes. I think that's crazy. We're like 2 episodes away from moving.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like yeah, it's not far, is it? Not far at all. It's exciting though. I'm really excited to move because I think that like what's really cool as well, we can paint the wall, and I don't know whether that's just us being like that's a really cool idea, and but better than it being a good idea. You know what I mean? Like, but I do think we are tempted in some way, but we're also looking at me being like, but it would be fun.
But do you want to put the TV on the wall?
I think we're going to have to, because I'm looking at that and thinking that's not going to... I don't think that one that we got, we're going to have to buy a new, like, a TV stand for it, because I don't think it's going to fit that TV stand.
Okay.
So I think we'd either have to put it on the wall or get a new stand. I think it's the plan.
Okay.
But I think if it's on the wall, it would look pretty cool, though. Because if they do it for, like, 30 quid, it's not bad, really, is it? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, but I know I do like the idea. I think it'd be the case of once we move in, we look at it and be like, is it even going to fit? And it might be on the floor for a couple of days.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have like a little setup in my room as well. Like we got like more room actually in the room. I'm gonna have a wardrobe. That'll be nice. I'm excited for that. Like the small things, mate, that just make such a difference. I just had no room to put one in this place, and I can't get rid of this cupboard because if I get rid of it or move it somewhere, then they're gonna be like, "Where's this?" when we leave, and it's just a bit annoying. But we were allowed to like take things out as well of this apartment, which is cool. It just feels a lot more free with like a lot of the stuff.
Well, the company is the landlord as well, which makes it a lot more mainstream.
Yeah.
Because anything we ask, we're asking the landlord and the property manager at the same time. Yeah.
Speeds it up a little bit, doesn't it? And it's just easier. Yeah,
they can just make their decisions for themselves.
Yeah, no, I do like it. And there's a really cool, like you were saying before about the social area, that's cool. We can, apparently there's a fridge in there as well, so we can take beers if we wanted to. You know, like
in the social area, there's definitely a fridge in our apartment.
Yeah, it's definitely a much nicer fridge and freezer, so I can do proper meal prep.
Yeah,
I might just do what I did with a slow cooker though, and I'll be thinking it's amazing, and then I'll move in and I won't even end up making anything like meal prep. I'll just end up being like, But yeah, I'm really excited for the move. I think it's gonna be good. I think we could like show about that. I know that.
You're begging for that slow cooker.
I know.
You're like, it's going to be so good to get a slow cooker. Can make big batches of shit. I don't think you've used it.
I haven't got it out of the cupboard once.
No, I've used it once.
I'm low-key nervous because I've never used one. I think I'm just looking at it and be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I know it's very easy. You just literally go dial on and you just leave it. There's nothing to do with it really.
Yeah.
But there's something about the fact that I've never done it before and I'm just like, maybe I just need to be watched. Maybe I need assistance. Can you just like come stand behind me and look over my shoulder? But we can't do that in there because it's not big enough.
It's only to wait.
Yeah. So then we can do that all the time. Little romantic cooking videos. That's what we can do.
Yeah. I keep trying to sing songs. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I've sang like twice on this.
But yeah, the marketing thing, like idea, I think it'd be really good. And I like some of the other ideas I had was So the dance video, get like just like a small thing of just like creating tops for us, you know, like Porridge in the Afternoon t-shirts and stuff, and like going around with them. Yeah. Or like think maybe like, do you know how Childish do like? So what I really like about the Childish like clothing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is the ice cream van. I was on this floor.
How's he got up here?
What's he doing? Bloody hell.
What in the Bioshock Infinite is that?
Oh my god. I was going to say, well, we're not going to be able to get in. Imagine if we actually wanted to get an ice cream. We're not getting there in time, are we? We're not getting down with that lift in time, and we're not running down fast enough.
There's only one.
Yeah. And it's off. It was off again the other day. Bloody hell. That's one thing I'm excited to move about. Flipping it. The fact that we'll have stuff working.
All right, yeah. No, that would be useful. And it was faster.
Yeah, much faster. And it went up higher as well, didn't it? Because obviously a bigger place. But yeah, so like the idea is, I was thinking, so the top thing, but I like the way the Childish do their clothing. So it doesn't feel like with the Sidemen, not like slagging them off or anything, it doesn't feel like it's kind of like they're very much about that brand, and it's like, oh, Sidemen, it's like scattered everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just a bit like, with Childish, it's more like, it's not about Jay Swinger and Ramel in it, yeah, Ramel. And it's more about the fact of the design. Like, it's not all about, oh, this is Jay's top, you know what I mean? It's just, it's a cool design, and they've made something off the back of it cool. So I think if we did stuff like related, it'd be like cool designs, but not always related to Porridge in the Afternoon, you know what I mean? But it may be like a little bit of the side that's like, you can, in small, that says it's ours, you know, or like on the label. But I think that'd be cool. But yeah, just stuff like that. And I really like the idea of like having a little mascot. I said, like, so my mate's got a dog, Otis, and he's very cute, and he's on everything. I was thinking, imagine we just got like a little outfit for him, and we just had a video of him and his little mascot. He's got his own little page and stuff like that. He runs it himself. He's doing really well for himself. Yeah. And he could just like imagine like we just have like stuff like, you know, we're literally just gonna use my mate's dog. That's what it is for views.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not agreed to this, and he'll see this, and I might get a message saying no. Yeah, the dog, not stay. The dog. But yeah, I just think it'd be a really cool idea, and I think if we can really get something good after trying all these different methods, I think it's a nice way to follow it as well, because people can be like, oh, they've done this and it actually works. Maybe I'll try it, and then they could then share it off the back of that and be like, oh, we've done this as well. And I think that is giving them something as well, giving people something, because we've come up with an idea, we've done it, and it's like, right, that does work. And I feel like YouTube and stuff is scattered with people being like, oh, you can do this, you can do that and stuff. And it's always like big people that are already rich, and they make out as if like they've done this thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like half of the time they don't actually do it. I feel like it's always, they'll say, oh, you can do this and this will get you rich in like a week. And it's like, no, that's not the way it works. Yeah. Like, you're not going to grow it that fast. You've got to have an actual like system with it. Yeah. And I think it might be nice for us to be like, even if we do a video, right, and it literally gives us like 2 more followers, it's still like, that's an achievement, you know. I think that's nice. But yeah, I think that'd be a really cool idea.
Yeah, there's no point listening to YouTubers about things, because there's a lot of things that I'll do for money. But okay. There's 3 things that I won't do.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna be a property broker and contact someone who's selling a house, and then contact someone who wants to buy someone selling a house, and then make $5,000 in between. Because I don't know how that works, because I don't know anything about properties.
It's always, yeah.
I'm not going to cut up all of this series of Friends and post it on Instagram.
Yeah. That's a good one, yeah. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
See that all the time.
And I'm not going to find something on AliExpress and sell it on TikTok Shop. So, yeah. You know, and I'm not a stockbroker, so I don't know how to do dumps for Bitcoin and stuff.
Sorry, I wish I didn't laugh then.
The word dump.
Yeah, it's just, I really need to grow up.
Yeah.
It's like that TikTok just before we started doing this, and I just started laughing again. I was crying of laughter again at a stupid TikTok. What even was it? Was it a cat?
It was a monkey that looked like a melon.
Oh yeah, and it was
and a monkey that looked like sweet corn. And it was saying random words like sweetity beepity.
Yeah, like
sweetity boop. And it was a monkey that was a sweet corn.
It's just so stupid. I don't know why I laugh. It's not good. It's not big. It's not clever.
It's not. Yeah, it's not big. It's not clever. I don't do if buts and maybes. I do absolutes.
Exactly.
So I'm not doing any of this poo coin or whatever you want to call it. Hey.
I didn't laugh. You didn't see me laugh.
Fart coin. Yeah.
No.
Gas penny.
Shit coin.
That's one, I think. You can't say that one. That's already been pumped and dumped.
God's sake. Right. No more poo jokes. It's the 4th episode. And I laugh every time. It makes it worse. Yeah, we've had a good weekend though, haven't we? We went to a gig and we did Junkyard. So on Friday we went to Junkyard.
What? Me and you went to Junkyard?
Yeah, me and you went to Junkyard.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't remember making that plan.
No, I don't. Yeah, but we went and it was good though, wasn't it? To be fair.
No, yeah, we were good. We got pictures. I imagine you'll see them on the Instagram that I don't run.
Yes, definitely. The bumper. The bumper.
Counts. I sent it to my mum. She found it very funny.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She asked me like how my date was. Then I said I've gone home. And she texted me back. She said, "Why have you broke up?"
Did she?
Yeah.
Why you broke up? Did it not go too well?
I can't remember what I said back to her. He ran me over. He literally ran me down.
Run me down.
Run me down.
Run me down.
So, and before the date even started, Georgia said to me, "Ask for an angel shot if you get nervous."
I've never even heard of this. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Yeah. So. Basically means you feel like you're going to get raped.
Oh, God.
So. Yeah. If anyone is out there on a first date and they're a little nervous, I think you can either ask for an angel shot or you can ask for Angela. Which would be unfortunate if one of the bartenders was called Angela.
Or your date was called Angela.
Or your date was called Angela.
It's going to do your date, that, isn't it?
She's like, "I'm right here."
Yeah, and she's like, Angela.
She's there with the pipette, "I'm right here."
Oh, no.
She has a pipette.
That's not
I'm surprised I remembered that word.
I know. That's a good word.
Pipette.
Oh.
That might be my new nickname.
I like it.
Ben and Pipette.
Pipette. I like it. Oh my God.
I sound like I've changed nationality.
I just keep thinking of Phuket. Oh no, Phuket. Two of my favourite things.
Sums you up perfectly. Changed from Ben and Howi to Pipette and Phuket.
It sounds like a meal. I think I don't even know. But yeah, so we went there. That was the first time you ever been to Junkyard as well, which I didn't know.
Yeah, I've never been. I've been Treetop.
Yeah,
I've never been Junkyard.
I'd never heard of Treetop. So I'd never heard of Treetop, and then we ended up then going past it, didn't we? Like literally a couple of days later after you told me.
Yeah.
I think yeah. So that was interesting. Maybe we'll have to try there next. But it is.
We drew.
We did. You'll see that as well. I got a picture of the card.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I was like, I'm gonna have to put that on.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put pictures on from the gig we went to, and I think I might have to finish it with the little raw.
Okay.
I feel like it's a good one, isn't it?
It's a good one for the Insta.
It is. It's whenever I come down my like big Spider-Man like hoodie thing. Like I very rarely do it, but I know that every time I do it, he's gonna just give me a proper look. And I think you're on the phone, weren't you? When I came down, I was like,
it just freaked me out.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Hood were on. You didn't know what was gonna happen, did you? But the hood was on, and my hood was out.
Instagram post, and I was watching it, and I was like looking at it, not knowing it was our Instagram post.
Oh really? The one when it was like just
there was
the
like
video.
A child at the beginning.
Yeah, the video. Like it was outside thing, there was like music going off, like drums. Yeah, I just recorded it. I didn't have a lot of videos or pictures from that week, so I was like, that's something that happened. It was when I was walking back the other day.
I thought I was watching like an Archbishop of Banterbury video.
Oh really? Yeah, I see what you mean. Like a drunk thing, like one of the drunk accounts. Yeah. I see that.
Bible.
Lad Bible. I just didn't have much content from it, and I was like, I'm gonna put it on because it was just cool.
Like swipes now. I'm like, that's me.
What is going on? That is our page. But yeah, Junkyard was really good. I definitely want to go again. I think we should do the 18 hour next time. Even though I feel like we could have just done the one twice.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't think they would have said anything. Because I don't even think you get a time slot. I think you just go like.
I honestly think we could have just walked into the other one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, definitely.
Because I feel like we didn't get like caught out or anything walking into the first one, even though we could. We weren't checked.
It was. I think the only thing we got checked about was just, have you got your club? Like, do you want to grab your club? And that was all he said to us, weren't it? Like, so I think we could have just go grab one and walked off and gone into the other one. Yeah, definitely. Because they went, oh, it's here. Because I was a bit like, where actually is it?
Yeah.
Because it was like a bit mazy. I feel like, but it was good, and yeah, we drew, which is quite funny. I feel like it sums us to a T. That really, I felt we were playing quite well.
I thought we were playing quite well.
Considering like I've not been in like a while, and then obviously you, first time doing that one. But yeah, I'd never actually been to that Manchester one. I'd always been to the Leeds one, so that was interesting to see as well. And it's interesting because some of the holes are the exact same as like in Leeds. I thought it'd be like completely different, but I feel like it makes sense to just do them again, doesn't it? So
I feel like you kind of messed yourself up as well.
How?
On like the last hole that we did,
right?
Like you were in it for the win.
Oh yeah, I was, and then I just couldn't. It's because I was stupid. I mean, we'd take turns, weren't we? Every time, and then I just couldn't get it off the start because it kept hitting this bit of a ramp. We were meant to go up a ramp and go through, and it kept just catching this bit of metal.
Just kept going again and again.
Yeah, but I tried 3 times, and then I looked at him. I was like, "Why have I tried 3 times? I'm gonna let you go now." But the only reason I the third time I got it through, didn't I? That's the only reason I stopped. I was a monster. I wouldn't have stopped.
I know. I was praying for your downfall then.
I know, and to be fair, it somewhat did happen. To be fair, because we got the same. So,
yeah,
and yeah, it's come to my attention that I said "to be fair" quite a lot. Like, it was mentioned to me last night as well.
I ain't got a clue.
So when we were out for Cleopatra last night,
what about
that? When we were out for Cleopatra last night, she said one of the girls we were with said that she started saying "to be fair" because she heard me say to be fair quite a lot.
Yeah.
But I do it all the time, and I do notice I do it, but I can't help but carry it on. I just say it all the time. I feel like I'm very my mates say I'm like a soundboard. As soon as I get one thing, I will use that 15 times a day. And it's bad, but I can't help it. I think it's just I just do the same things constantly.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
That's what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, exactly. And I was about to say it again. And yeah, I was about to say "to be fair" again. And I can't think of anything else to say.
To be fair.
To be fair, it works.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I feel like we're similar in that sense. We're very similar, but our reasoning is always different.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just lazy when I talk to people. I just can't be bothered with people. And the more I age, the less I can be bothered with people. Like, I did just call myself out the other day. And I was like, I have just started looking at people when they talk to me, and if I don't understand what they're trying to tell me straight away, I can't be bothered understanding what they're saying to me, and I just look at them and I just go, I don't get it.
And the thing is, I'd noticed it because you'd use it twice on me as well this past week, and I'm like,
I'm just like, I don't get it. It's just because I can't. I've tried to process it, and I'm like, I'm not spending any more time trying to work this out. I don't get it. Oh, no. Because then they'll just tell me something. They'll tell me different. Like, you'll tell me something in a different way, and I'll go, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, that is exactly what happens.
Or another thing that's ignorant, but I'll never stop, is someone will tell me something, and they'll want like a conversation from me, and they'll talk for like a minute, and I'll look at them and I'll go, yeah. And that's it. I'm like, all right.
Is that just because you not took it in, or is that?
It's just because I'm like, I feel like I don't need any input there. But like, people prefer input, I think, a lot of the time.
But you just feel like you don't really need to.
Okay.
You feel like it's more of a listen job than saying anything really at that moment.
I just don't really have an opinion.
Right.
Like, if you're telling me something, I don't always want an opinion. I'm just like, okay.
Okay.
Like, you'll tell me something. I'll have done it. I do it in the podcast a lot because we're in long form. So I am like, we're talking, and if I don't know, like, the topic that you're talking about. Like, I'll have done it when you were talking about the marketing, because the marketing's your idea. So I'll have been sat there, and you'll have said this, and I'll have gone, okay. And then you'll keep going.
Right.
But I won't, like, add any input to it. And I'll think about something, and then I'll ask you a question if I don't understand. If I do understand, I won't add anything else.
Right, okay.
I'll just be like, nice. Nice is one that I do on text. Okay is one that I do in person. If someone sends me something, I always put nice.
I was going to say it's the other way around, isn't it?
I put, if I'm talking to someone about something, like, if they've told me something that doesn't need some sort of approval, then I'll put okay.
Right, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
If someone's like, oh, this has happened. Oh, this, this was really good. I'll put nice.
Right, yeah.
And I might put it with 2 E's.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. You always do it with 2.
Yeah.
I feel like.
And that's because I think one
it's really
might
nice.
be too blunt. And I'm like, if I put 2, then I'm like, nice.
See, I feel like the nice one doesn't feel blunt. I feel like okay feels more blunt than nice.
Yeah.
But I also think that knowing you, it's not actually blunt.
I type how I talk.
Yeah. So I think when you started saying okay to me like a lot when we were texting, I was thinking, does he really bother? But then I was like, oh no, it's just literally that you just speak like that. Like it's not an issue.
How I talk.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, oh, it's not an issue at all.
People get proper jarred by that. Someone said that to me the other day. Not that they get jarred by it, but that you've wrote that how you say it. And I can't remember where it was. I don't think it was you. And it wasn't Georgia. No. And I don't have anyone else in my life. I don't know. It'll have been... Oh, it was when I was talking to Connor and Beth. And I wrote something. And Connor said to me, you've wrote that how you talk.
Right, okay.
But he's like a 23-year-old in the body of someone who's like 36. So I just take it with a pinch of salt.
Right, okay. I need to meet them. I feel like we need to go somewhere with them at some point, like a night out or something.
Yeah, I think you'd really like Connor. Depending on... Oh, I think you'll really like Connor anyway. He's very nice. He can just be really low-key sometimes.
Right.
Like he's like he's a little nervous.
Oh, really? That surprises me.
Yeah. I'm not too sure, anyway. But we'll meet him at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
Beth lives very far away.
Yeah, it is a fair way, isn't
Yeah.
it?
But she'll float in the wind soon, because she keeps losing weight. So
she's done really well from what you showed me. Really, really well.
Yeah, she's alright. You can tell her ego's going through the roof now.
Oh, really? She's loving herself.
in the nicest way.
Yeah. To be fair, I can't blame her. I feel like if you're feeling good, you got to do it, haven't you? I feel like from my getting fitter and stuff, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
Like I feel like last year, I think I got to a point where I was like, I do feel fat and I'm not happy about it. Like I've definitely got to a point where before we moved, I don't think I realised how big I actually got. Looking back now at pictures, I think I just got climatised to it and just thought, yeah, literally like that. Mate, bad. But I'm happy with the progress, and it's just gonna keep dropping off now. Hopefully, is the plan. But it is good. But yeah, went to that gig last night.
Yeah.
Look at me tits.
No, I was looking at the design on top.
Ooh. I do love this top. It is nice. It's one of my favourite tops, and I forgot I had it because it was just. I think I hid it somewhere. Not I hid it, but I think I put it. I hid it to save later.
Like a dog in a garden.
Yeah, I buried it just to find it.
I think I hid it somewhere. I wondered why you had squeaky floorboards.
Yeah. Just putting it under things.
I hid it somewhere.
Yeah, I think I put it somewhere. I wasn't sure it went. Because I hid it too well.
The picture,
yeah. That's quality. But yeah, the gig we went to last night were really fun, weren't it?
Yeah, no, it was good.
They're really good. And meeting the people for the first time, that were nice. For me actually to meet them. That were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because I'd never met them before. I've spoken to one of them quite a bit. like when you've been on the phone and stuff like that, and it's really nice. And yeah, it was a good little group we had, like the 5 of us.
We had a crew.
Got some cool pictures, got some cool videos, and Cleopatra was very, very good.
Yeah, that's who we went to see.
Really good.
They played their new album, and it's more chill. But they still had a mosh pit.
I was saying to you, weren't I, that I was quite shocked there were a mosh pit. And then when I heard the songs, I was like, I don't know why I was even shocked. Like, it makes so much sense. I just kind of thought that, like, I thought that the venue and stuff is, like, going to be, like, quite smallish. But I feel like it was quite big, actually. Like, it was quite a long, like, you know, venue, weren't it, really? Like, it went on for quite a while, but it was really, really good. I feel like I enjoyed them much more this time than I did last time. I think I like the, like, sort of chill songs.
Yeah, no, I did. And they're, like, I feel like they're less chill in person.
Yeah.
So, like, there's, like, a nice in-between where, like, they are very chill on the album, like, produced. It's very chill. But, like, everyone, like, ramps their songs up. But ramping up the chill song, I feel like it was a good vibe.
It was. I really enjoyed them. I would definitely be going again to watch them. I love a small gig, though. A smallish gig or, like, something like that, though, like a reasonable size where you can actually get to the front. I love it. It's my favourite things. Like, I love Post Malone, don't get me wrong, but I'm telling you, if I can have a small gig with Post Malone, I'm losing my shit.
Maybe we should start like a highlights on Instagram.
Okay.
Of us go into them.
Yeah.
Just the small gigs.
That's cool.
We'll call it megabytes.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's good.
Thank you.
That is good. I'm enjoying the highlights thing on Instagram at the moment. I just keep putting new, different highlights on.
I haven't looked.
No, that's fair.
I didn't know we had highlights.
Yeah. Oh.
I have one. I've never used highlights before, apart from like in like the last 2 weeks, and it was to put your mate on my highlight.
Oh, it's on your highlights now?
I've just got one highlight, and it says "nice one, mate." It's just that post.
It's so good. It's so funny. I love him to bits. He's a specimen. That's what he is. He's just brilliant.
He looks like a specimen.
Yeah, he does. Like a H&M model as well. That was so funny when he did that, mate. That was so good. Nice one, mate.
He looks like a bottlehead.
Like a what, sorry?
Bottlehead.
A bottlehead, yeah. Yeah. Like a pear.
He looks like he has echolocation. Not in like a heavy way. Just in a looks way.
Like bat signals.
Yeah. Yeah, like bat signals.
Yeah, I can see that. They're always just hanging upside down, that's what it is. No light.
I look like I could lose him in like a snowy country.
Yeah, he lies on the floor, you're not seeing him. Bollicker, he's gone.
Yeah.
Where's he gone? I can't see him. he's hidden better than where I've hid my top.
Yeah. It's because it's sailing.
Sailing. I think have you got any more topics?
So is marketing in the afternoon TikTok thing?
No, so it's going to be a full like YouTube video, but also clip it up for TikTok as well. Like
Where's
good
the
points.
YouTube video gone?
On the Porridge in the Afternoon page, I think.
Right.
So I think it'll be the point of being like, right, this is an episode of Porridge in the Afternoon. Then it's like, the next thing, it's like, no.
What do we call it? Mitter?
Mitter, oh my God. Mitter and Pitter. I like that. Sounds like something out of In the Night Garden, that.
Mitter Pitter.
Mitter Pitter, yeah.
Sorry, my northerner just missed all the T's then.
I think the only thing, really, besides the porridge to end it off with is just what we did at the start, the Zesty Cow.
Oh.
The Zesty Cow is... I'm going to go out on a big one here. Our new favourite video and favourite thing.
It's infectious.
It's so good.
It's not the video.
Moo.
Mooing. Please don't move that close to the mic.
It's going to be so loud. Yeah. Shit people up the driving. Whoa.
Moo.
Yeah, I was going to say move. Move out of the way. Oh, but it's so good. It's just like a mate said it the other day, and I was like, "What?" And then he sent me a video, and it was just like, this cow just going moo.
Yeah, we're getting everyone to do it.
Yeah, it's so good, but it's infectious, like I say, because people were doing it all last night.
Yeah,
and it was so. We got some good video of it. Really out of time video.
Yeah, like, moo,
moo. My grandma did it.
Moo, moo. Moo.
Moo. I got my grandma to do it. She did the best thing ever.
Your grandma is like me. She can't help but struggle to understand like the differences on how to call people a homo. I think. Like,
I think we need to cut that one.
Well, why? What do you mean? That one's not bad.
Is it? I suppose it's just a shortened down version. Okay.
What, homo?
Is that not bad?
Homo? No, it just means homosexual. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Why is that one bad? Out of queer and homo, I feel like queer's the bad one. But that's in the name. That's in their alphabet.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Is it bad that I keep calling it an alphabet?
I don't think so.
It's got a couple of letters.
I'll be honest. I don't even know what is bad and what's not half the time because I feel like different people think different things, don't they? With things. But yeah.
How many letters can you name before we eat our porridge?
What do you mean? How many letters can I name?
Yeah.
26.
From like the from the rainbow community.
Oh,
because I feel like it can get quite long.
It does get quite long, and it's LGBTQ. That's all I've got. Because I feel like now I'm just going to start making up things, and there's pluses at some point, isn't there? I think there's like algebra by the end, isn't there?
Okay.
What can you do it?
I'm gonna leave this part at the end, just in case we want to cut it out.
Okay.
But I can't name past Q. Right. But we've had this conversation before.
Right. Have it? Okay.
I feel like it's like a semi-popular conversation.
Okay.
Does it all not just mean gay?
What in different ways?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it is. It's just all different ways, isn't it? Like so, like
the ways of the gays.
The ways of the gays, yeah. Because they start saying they and all that stuff as well, don't they? Like they. Oh no, that's a different saying. I was gonna say, what is it? What's the saying when they go? It's for the gays, the theys, and something else.
I don't know that.
The gays, the years, and the theys. No, probably not the years.
The gays.
the Kanye's.
No, that's a cancelled topic.
Yeah, that is a cancelled topic. We don't want to. Either something else.
Lesbian.
Yeah, lesbian. Yeah.
Gays. Gay people.
Mm-hmm.
Two women who like each other. Gay.
Mm-hmm. Gay.
G. Gay.
Yeah.
Gay. Bisexual.
Trans. T.
What?
Is T trans? LGBT.
Maybe.
T must be trans, surely.
Okay. Well, B. Bisexual. You're either straight. Oh, you're straight and gay, so you're gay.
Yeah, they're all different like ways, aren't they?
Transsexual. You're a woman who wants to be a man.
I'm gonna Google.
And you like men.
I'm gonna Google it.
That's gay.
I'm gonna Google where it's at now. That is, yeah. Thanks, mate.
Queer, gay.
Where does it go to now? Where are we at with it? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
I'm literally gonna put where we at with it. Where we at with...
I can't believe this is gonna become a homophobic podcast.
Oh my god.
What? Is it really long?
So I am actually being offensive when I said pluses before in algebra. I think that I just saw somebody say that once. I thought that was a genuine thing. What? I don't think that... So, are you ready? So it's LGBTQIP2 SAA.
Right.
So it's an acronym for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning.
Right.
Okay. Intersex, pansexual, two spirits, which is 2S. Okay, so there's actually the 2 and the S are two things, the same thing. Androgynous, what's that? And asexual. Which one's androgynous?
Is that the one that's kind of like the gay version of agnostic? Like you're not too sure.
Is that not questioning? Because but that's the only thing. Because I was about to say like, yeah, you probably that could be because it sounds like it. Agnostic. That's brilliant. Oh.
What's it?
What's cis heteroism? I can't speak.
What's the word? Androgynous.
Androgynous, yeah. Should we Google it?
Alexa, what does androgynous mean?
I feel like I've heard it before.
The adjective androgynous is usually defined as being both male and female.
Okay.
Being both male and female.
Yeah, so a hermaphrodite.
Right. Okay. That's fair then.
That might be offensive as well.
See, I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't know. This is what I mean. I feel like if you're doing it on the point of being like you're not trying to be offensive, you're just being genuine questioning, then I think it's fair dues. You know what I mean? I don't think that's meant to be bad, but I don't know. To be fair, maybe I need to read up. Maybe I need to start doing some research. Yeah. Should we have some porridge?
Yeah. I like that Predator noise you just did. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
What? Oh, I was... Porridge time.
Sorry, porridge time.
Moo. Okay.
Moo. Oh, hello. Oh, this is not going good, is it? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do something. There we are. Right. I feel like this has been a rogue episode, and I enjoyed it. Yeah. Right, so what we're going to do is we can't really do the normal tactics, so we'll just do it from my side to yours.
Yeah. Yep, that's perfect.
Okay, sound. Thank you.
And then we
chin.
What? What's this?
So this is coffee porridge.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh God, that's a rough watch that and a rough eat. Oh. 1 out of 10. That's shocking.
1 out of 10.
That's horrendous.
I don't want to talk about it. Should we just end it here?
Yeah. Fuck.
God, I love to eat.
That's fucking rough, that, mate.
Oh, God.
That is bad.
That's bad, that.
Yeah, that's a dodgy coffee, that.